What's going on, everybody? It's your guy, 2Real Anime, and today I want to talk about Sasuke's possible death in Boruto's manga. But before I begin, please don't forget, hit that like and subscribe button. That helps me out tremendously. I highly appreciate it. You guys just don't know. I really appreciate it, man. So, in my opinion, seeing chapter 68 and before that, chapter 67, it just really makes me wonder about the future of Sasuke in the manga. Now, as we all know, Sasuke has lost his Rinnegan, which has basically immobilized him from a godly tier, if I can say that. But, like I said, him dying, in my opinion, really struck my mind when I talked about it the first time in my first YouTube video, Cracking the Code. You guys can go check that out if you want to. That was my first video, so it really wasn't the best I did. But like I said, man, you guys can go check that out. But like I said, Sasuke dying, there's only two options. I only see this happening. And the way they can do it is very imaginable, in my opinion. They can use their imagination to the wildest excursion. Possibly have Code kill Sasuke. And when I mean Code kill Sasuke, that's Code without his limiters. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's Code without his limiters. Code's all juiced the fuck up, and Sasuke possibly might get in the way of him and Boruto and probably take a hit for Boruto and die for him. Now, that's just one option. The second option is probably the craziest option, and that is Boruto possibly killing Sasuke. Now, I know a lot of people are like, why would that even happen? But it could actually turn into some crazy shit. It can actually turn into some crazy shit, because if you think about it, man, Boruto killing Sasuke would possibly be a real good thing to the storyline, because now you're adding Sarda versus Boruto in the future. Now, there's no question, like I said, there's no question, Boruto versus Kawaki will not be the last fight in Boruto. What we've seen in the flash forward sequence in the beginning of Boruto, episode 1 or chapter 1, as we seen Boruto and Kawaki were facing off, that is not going to be the final fight. I believe the final fight is probably going to be after that. And if you ask my opinion, it could be something greater, or it could actually be a reverse type of thing, whereas though we think Boruto's possibly the hero, but he actually might be the villain. The same way with Sasuke, where, it changed him. And if you think about it, Momoshiki can possibly change Boruto over time, because Momoshiki has no remnants of being good inside of him. So in order to do that, he has to make Boruto miserable. And when you make somebody miserable, they take it out on everybody else. So that leads me to think that, man, I think Boruto's possibly going to trigger into that Boroshiki one day and possibly try to kill Sasuke. Because if you think about it right now, man, I'm just being real. Some people are not going to agree with me on this. I don't give a fuck. If Boruto ends up gaining Momoshiki's full dojutsu, he beats the shit out of Sasuke. And I'm gonna fucking say that. Yes, Sasuke has the EMS. Yes, Sasuke is highly fucking trained. Yes, Sasuke is very skilled. But bruh, Boruto with Momoshiki's dojutsu beats the shit out of Sasuke. And it's not even fucking fair. It's not even close. He can absorb jutsu. Fireball jutsu, that shit is up out of there. Amaterasu, the shit is up out of there. You feel me? Like, Sasuke is gonna have to spam fucking almighty pushes, like fucking Pain or something. He's gonna have to spam straight almighty pushes, my guy. That's the only way he's gonna have to keep Boroshiki off his ass, because he can't even do almighty push no more, because he doesn't have the Rinnegan. So that's out of there. So it's like, what can Sasuke possibly do to stop Boruto if he triggers into this Boroshiki rage? Now, there is plenty options. I don't think Momoshiki himself can get put into a genjutsu, so that's out of there, if you ask me. And the way Sasuke got blitzed in his Susanoo by Ishiki, just imagining Boruto with his full dojutsu of Momoshiki's, man, listen, Sasuke is definitely going to die if it's at the hands of Boruto. And I think that will make the storyline a lot more interesting. I'm probably not the only one that thinks that will make the storyline a lot more interesting, because anybody else killing Sasuke would be bullshit. I mean, just be real. Anybody else killing Sasuke would be bullshit unless it's either Code or Boruto. Because if it's Boruto, like I said, there you have Sarada versus Boruto. And imagining if Sarada was there and she sees her father getting killed by her best friend, that would make the storyline so much better. That might turn Sarada like into a whole nother person. You get what I'm saying? So, man, I really believe if that happens, that would probably help the storyline out a whole lot more, because the storyline is really getting good right now. Honestly, where we see Ada, we see Delta. Now she's basically an ally of the Leaf. We see Amato scared shitless. We see Sasuke pop up in this chapter. We see a lot of things that us as readers and viewers been kind of waiting on in the manga, for this new cyborg and for Amato to finally talk about why Kawaki has this new karma, and for Naruto to actually talk about what happened last chapter. So we pretty much got all of that in chapter 68. But I believe chapter 69 and 70 is going to be the actual big thing. Like, it's not gonna be dialogue based. I believe chapter 69 is gonna be straight action. And hopefully, man, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, hopefully we don't see Sasuke die at the hands of Code. Me personally, I don't want to see it, me personally, but the way the story's adding up, it could happen. But like I said, man, it's all dependent on the writers and how the writers want to write it, man. It's not our choice. I wish it, listen, man, I wish it was, but that's why I'm appreciative of fan service when they give it to us. I'm appreciative of it. But, like I said, man, Sasuke dying by Boruto hands will be great, in my opinion. Like, that should be awesome. I'm there for it. I'm all the way here for fucking Boruto killing Sasuke if he triggers into his Boroshiki form and Momoshiki takes over his consciousness and kills Sasuke. That shit would be awesome, because that right there would show that right there show if Sasuke is really ready to kill fucking Boruto. Because yes, everybody knows Sasuke will do it, but nobody has actually seen Sasuke, about to do it. So now, if it gets to that point, that's going to test Sasuke's will to be like, yo, can you actually kill your student? And it probably will flash him back to Itachi and a whole bunch of other shit. Like, yo, man, that right there will hit hard if it's Boruto killing Sasuke. I'm just saying, man. But yo, y'all comment below on what you guys think. Do you think Boruto killing Sasuke would be a great idea for the story? Or do you think Code killing Sasuke would be great for the story? Comment below your thoughts, man. I highly appreciate everyone who listened today. Y'all take it easy. I'm out.